everyone, welcome to Fort Myers.
3:17 in the morning, and we're driving on College, which is across the Cape Coral Bridge. We're entering Fort Myers. I'm going to give you a very late night drive through Fort Myers. What happens in Fort Myers in the absolute middle of the night? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Possibly nothing since it's a weekday. But it will give you an interesting look at the city.
But tomorrow is Friday. Some people might be overachievers.
You should never refer to a crackhead as an overachiever. That's just not the type. You don't want to encourage that type of behavior.
No, they might want to be happy.
They still got to get to Friday. With the storm coming, a lot of people might be checking out early. We'll see.
Yeah.
3:18 in the morning. We have no life.
Yeah.
Driving around 3:18 in the morning.
Congratulations, you've reached the point where you have no life.
Yeah. We've always been nocturnal since we lived in Naples. Florida turns us into night crawlers, and I don't know.
If we move somewhere else, we
don't
get rid of it.
When we were in Alabama, we had a normal sleeping schedule, and I suspect if we were to live like in Michigan or something,
we'd be
in bed by 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Florida. I don't know if it's the
heat. That's what it is.
The heat, the humidity.
You know us. If it's cold, we sleep.
And if it's hot, we can't.
Yeah.
I think in a place like Michigan, our sleeping pattern would go right back to normal.
Yeah. If we're on the road, it does.
But what if we you know how most YouTubers target the daytime audience?
Yeah.
What if we were to target, you know what, Revenue Consulting drops his videos really late at night? I wonder if there's like a nighttime audience that people don't go for. Like, what happened? Like, there's people that can't sleep and stuff like us. I mean, that's not the vast majority of people. It's a very small percentage. But, like, we've been dropping a lot of videos late at night. And is this 41 yet or no? Not yet.
No.
Get across Summerlin. No, there's Summerlin.
That's Whiskey Creek.
Whiskey Creek, take me home to the place old people moan about their ankles, and then they go to doctors. It's a horrible song. A horrible song.
Yeah.
It's a horrible song.
Yeah.
It's a horrible song. Like late night in the Fort Myers. Late night. We got new headlights. These things are great, man.
Yeah.
This will improve the quality of our videos tremendously. These new headlights are a game changer.
Definitely.
I think we should definitely do it to the Yukon.
Yeah, the Yukon needs it.
The Yukonator needs it as well. It's like the best $70 I've ever spent as far as making the videos better. Like, they really light up the road. Like, it makes a huge difference. And if I put it on bright lights, then it like really brings everything to life. Like, I was at the gas station, and like when you tried the headlights on, I was like blinded. Literally. I want to get new headlights for the whole thing, but you know, for now we'll just have to settle for just the light bulbs. We can't be spending money on stupid stuff. It's, you know what I mean? Like, we spend way too much money on absolutely stupid stuff. Alright, US 41, Cleveland Avenue, Tamiami Trail, whatever you want to call it. This is it. The US 19 of Southwest Florida. This is College. They've been having a string of car break-ins here at night in this whole area off of Cleveland. They've been warning people to be careful. Oh, there's all these homeless people here now.
Yeah. This
became like the new homeless strip. You see how bright? Look, make sure my bright lights on. You see that?
Look over there. There's some nice vehicles. Yeah.
I think eventually we're gonna have to just sell the Yukon and finance another vehicle. But we have to think really hard on whatever vehicle we get next.
Yeah.
It can't depreciate greatly.
Yeah.
It has to be good on gas, but still comfortable and big. What would be a vehicle? If anybody watching knows a vehicle it's big, it's comfortable, it won't depreciate, and it's not bad on gas. It has to be like kind of in the middle. It won't be a RAV4. I've already test driven a RAV4, and it will not work for us. So don't say RAV4. We've already driven one. I can't do it. I drove RAV4 recently, and I was like, not a chance in the world. I literally had a panic attack because you can't like the dash, when you're looking at the dash, like you can't. There's nothing. Like here, you can see the hood in front of you, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing in front of you. Like it looks like you're just looking straight out the. Oh, I didn't like it at all. Nope, not for me. It's crazy how we drive endlessly through Fort Myers and we don't get pulled over. We go to Naples and immediately
Yeah.
get pulled over. Not just Fort Myers, we drive across America.
Yep.
And we're not getting pulled over. You know how many miles we've driven in the last year? Our Yukon has 50,000 miles in 2 years.
Yeah.
That's 50,000. The black truck got 10,000. That almost 10,000, right? So that's 60,000.
This truck has got what, like 20? Yeah.
So we've driven almost 100,000 miles in a year.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? So whatever car we get, we can't buy a car. It has to be reliable enough to travel in.
Yeah.
But it also can't depreciate too much because who's gonna buy a Corolla that has 300,000 miles?
Yeah.
Like we'll literally put in Corollas and Toyotas. They're not as reliable as you think. We have them. My dad has had in our immediate family. There's four. There's RAV4s, Camrys, 3 or 4 Corollas. I don't even know how many Corollas they have because my family is loyal to Toyota. And let me tell you, my dad's Camry and Corollas, radiators, air conditioning, sensors, transmission sensors, all that back to back. And they're not old cars. Like the old 4s were good when they came out if they were the S, the Sport. But the one with the smaller engine, that's garbage. I wouldn't touch them. They're not better than a Hyundai to me.
Yeah.
A little bit better. You know what I mean? And like my dad's Corolla, right? He bought a Corolla S, which is a better one. It's got a bigger engine. Dad's Corolla S. When he bought that car, it had 0 miles. My sister bought it, and he had it until like maybe 6 months ago or something.
Yeah.
And when he sold it, it had close to 200,000 miles. So we put 200,000 miles on that car. At least 10,000 of those miles were myself, just me. I personally put 10,000 miles on that Corolla. And wasn't all that great. It was a good car, but the amount of money that my dad put into that car in repairs, he'd fix it. He'd be like, well, it's a Corolla. I'm like, Dad, I would have junked it 10 times over. Getting pulled over there. They're getting pulled over. And they're getting pulled over. It's a pullover session. 2 cops on this one. Oh, there's been a lot of vehicle break-ins. That's why they're... That's probably because there's been all those vehicle break-ins. They might be doing like a bait. They might be trying to like bait people to see if they're breaking the cars.
Yeah.
They might be doing like a bait operation. Just too many crackheads and homeless people around here lately.
Yeah.
Especially up here around US 41, it's been bad. Not so much on the south side of Fort Myers, but like once you get to like central Fort Myers on US 41 downtown, pretty bad. Lots of junkies. So they might be doing like a bait operation where they're leaving cars out. Anyways, my dad has this Corolla, and he's had it for a long time. And in the time he's had it, he's probably done so many repairs to that car that I would have junked it. But it's a Corolla, let me fix it. You know what it is with Toyota drivers? I think with Toyota drivers, the cars are a piece of crap in the long run, like any other car. But people think because it's a Toyota that it's worth fixing it. So they'll dump 20 repairs on a vehicle. Dude, I would not. If a vehicle needs 3 repairs on me, I'm done with it. I'm looking for the next car. You know? There used to be a homeless camp here. I don't know if they're still around.
They've been booting them out.
Yeah, the city's they're not playing here in Fort Myers. I don't even know how they allowed a homeless camp to start in the beginning, from the start. I can't believe they were even able to get it started because, Fort Myers isn't. Here's a motel right here. There used to be a homeless camp here, but they got rid of it. Well, anyways, it's like what I feel about Toyotas is like this. My dad's Corolla. If I own that vehicle, how many times will we have junked that car already, Kate? 20 times over?
Yeah.
He's painted it twice. I'm not going to paint a car. If I'm painting a car, even the Yukon, which is like a nicer $12,000 car, even though it's old,
Yeah.
I ain't painting that. I haven't painted it. If I paint it, it's going to be like a candy paint or something to try to turn it into a donk or something. Like, like pimp it out type of thing. But I'm just going to paint it to paint it. He's painted it twice in that time period.
He's changed the seats out
He's
like
changed
4 times.
Yes, he's done. He's changed. Dude, I ain't doing that. If it was a Chevy, for example, a Chevy owner, you would have just junked it. By the time the seats need to be changed out and the hood and the car need to be painted, you're done. You junk it. You know what I mean? But the thing about Toyota owners is that they feel the need to just keep throwing money at their cars. And they're like, oh, it's a Toyota, so I'm going to paint it. Oh, it's a Corolla, so I'm going to change the seats. Bro. And now the person that has it, now they're doing a bunch of crap too, because he saw it to somebody else, and I've seen them doing stuff too. So it's like, it's not the Toyotas of these great, incredible cars. It's just that Toyota owners feel that it's more myth than reality. Because if it had been a Cavalier, for example, or a Malibu, you'd have not done all that to it. You'd have been like, you know what, dude, this car ain't worth it. You're done. But Toyota owners are stingy, so they just keep doing repairs, and they think they're going to get 500,000 miles out of it. Like, you want a car you can get 500,000 miles out of a Mercedes-Benz. Not the new ones, the older ones. But, in the process, how much money are you going to spend to get it there? And that's kind of what it's about. It's like, okay, and a lot of people that tell me, get a Toyota. I know what it's like to have a Toyota. My dad's had one from 0 miles to 200,000 miles. Then we bought another one. It was even worse. The new one we bought in the family was worse than the... Is that a red Hummer?
No.
You sure? Because it looked like a red Hummer to me.
No, it wasn't. It was a red Charger.
Well, you gotta lie to me. You know dang right that was a red Hummer. You think I'm gonna come by it tomorrow? So all I'm saying is, hey, you know, there's not really that the Toyota is that great of a car. It's just that the people that buy Toyotas are willing to throw. Really, my other brother, my brother had a Sequoia the whole time I've had the Yukon. And what he has done to his Sequoia has been about the same I've done to my Yukon. And the Sequoia is not good on gas, let me tell you. The Sequoia is just as bad on gas as my Yukon. There's not much of a difference. But the only difference is that the people that buy Toyotas, they'll do 100 repairs on a vehicle, they'll paint it, and they'll change this and that and that. They'll get the Toyota, it'll last 1,000,000 miles. No crap, every time it breaks. In theory, a Kia would last 1,000,000 miles if you just keep changing parts. As long as the chassis doesn't rot to crap, you know what I mean? That's when you can't go any further. But, anyways, that's just my thoughts. I don't really think Toyotas are all that great. We've had them. Now, Toyota Tundras. What street is this? We can go a little bit further. Toyota Tundras are a different story. Toyota Tundra is a very good truck. Now, that is a Toyota I would buy, but here's the thing. The gas mileage on a Tundra is about the same as a Silverado. If there's one vehicle that I will tell you Toyota has a supreme vehicle, is the Tundra. There's where Toyota kicked it out of the ballpark. But when you talk about, well, why would I buy a Tundra right now? Tundra's as bad on gas as this thing is. So by 3:30, there's practically nobody in downtown Fort Myers. You should know that. There's a vehicle for sure that is better and supremely better. But why the crap would I buy a Toyota Tundra? I don't do any towing right now. Thankfully, I'm done with that stage of my life. And no towing. And for what reason would I want to buy a Tundra? It's bad on gas. Then they're not top sellers, but they are good vehicles. Are they better than a Honda? Yes. Are they better than... And I'm talking older models, because I don't know about the new models. To me, they're garbage, because we bought a newer Toyota, and they had all types of problems. It wasn't as bad as a Hyundai, but it definitely shouldn't have had that many problems. Like, I can't even think of a car you could buy brand new right now that is like... Maybe Honda, believe it or not.
Yeah.
What do you think, Katie? What is a vehicle you can actually buy brand new right now?
I think Honda.
And I don't like Honda. If I had to see myself in a Toyota or a Honda, I would see myself in a Toyota 1,000 times over. But it seems that maybe Hondas, and I don't like Hondas. I really don't. We bought a brand new Silverado. It was a piece of garbage.
I've been in the Hondas.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty comfortable.
I hate Honda. I have a Honda ATV. They're good at. They are the best at those types of things. I have a 2021 Honda four-wheeler. It's a good four-wheeler. It's the best one. That's why I bought it. You know. But I don't know about driving a Honda car. So yeah, we do have to think something out. I like Cadillacs. They're big and spacious. But the thing about Cadillac is it's practically the same exact engine as what that truck had that we bought from Chevy. And that was a piece of garbage. So, all right, guys, check it out. There's a drive through Fort Myers at night. 15, 16 minutes. Not bad.